All right, we are going to do a little ship with me this morning. So these are my weekend sales. Spoiler alert, my weekend wasn't that great. I think it's because I really haven't been listing. This is the last stretch to get my house completely cleaned out and cleaned before the end of the month to, close that chapter. And so I've really been focused on that, which is also, not really easy for my mental health as well. So I think September is going to be incredible, but August unfortunately wasn't the best. But I do have some sales, so we're going to go ahead and get shipping. We're going to start with Poshmark. Some of these are a mix between a live show that I did and a just regular closet listings, and I will let you know. The first item, okay, this is a designer item. Oh, that's in here, hold on. And I was so excited when I found this and I didn't realize that it had a hole. I was so upset, but I found a comp for this on Poshmark and the comp was $250. And then I saw that it had a hole and so I priced it a lot lower, womp womp, but I still thought it was worth listing because it's a really good brand. So first I'll show you the brand, which is Temperley London. There is like a dry cleaning tag on there, so it's gonna be hard to show. This is a really cute black and blue plaid midi dress. And the hole was right in this ruffle. There's a big hole, but you couldn't really see when it was just like this because it's nice and ruffled. So if you find that brand, this is a fantastic brand, but unfortunately mine had a flaw, which is totally fine. It's still sold, and this sold for $26. So I think I might have listed it at $50. I was gonna list it at $250, but I think I listed it at $50. And then on Sundays, I always drop my price 10% on items older than 14 days old. And then I relist them every 60 days. And I think this one had a price drop, and then someone potentially sent me an offer, and because it was a flawed item, I went ahead and accepted it. This I actually got in a ThredUp box, so only a couple dollars that I'm like that was my cost of goods. So a couple dollars into $26 with a flawed item that I was potentially just going to donate is really good. I think I had that listed for maybe like 3 months, so that isn't bad. Okay, the next item is this really adorable Wilfred, which is sold at Aritzia sweater. Oh, the sweater is to die for. This is Wilfred. It is a size small, and it is this adorable like forest green mock neck rib sweater. It is so cute. It is wool material. It probably retailed for a poop ton of money. And that one sold as an offer. Somebody sent me an offer for $28. And I went ahead and accepted because sales are very slow right now for me. And I do think they're gonna start picking up soon because we're getting into, the time where people are going back to school and summertime is over. Unfortunately, it's still really hot out. Yesterday, it was like 95 here, but I think that's gonna start slowly dwindling away and we're gonna be left with cold. Sorry, that was the total opposite. We're gonna be left with cold very soon. It's gonna sneak up on us before we even realize it. So make sure you're getting all your goodies listed. I am basically switching over to fall and winter in my shows, but I'm actually changing over my show strategy, and I'm going to be doing $15 starts on like really kind of like trendy style based items. And so I think that I will still include some summer or spring pieces in there if it warrants, it's a really great brand or it's really cute. And if it doesn't sell, I will just save it for next year or list it myself. Okay, this one was a poopy sale. But I can't really complain because I got it out of a JTC box and it's not a good brand. It is called Septangle. And this is just a little one-piece swimsuit. Actually, it's a tankini top. And I wasn't going to list it because it didn't garner that much, but I figured it's plus size and it's cute. And when I listed it, we were in the middle of summer season. So I listed it and then I received an offer for $10. So I went ahead and accepted it. I think I had it only listed for $25. So yes, I probably could have gotten a little bit more for it. But again, we're coming out of summer season and some of those items in the JTC that aren't that great, I want to just get my money back so I can, you know, reinvest it into something that's actually worth it. And for me, plus size doesn't do well in my shows, so it wasn't really worth it for me to put it in a show to liquidate it. So I listed it, and that was a pretty quick sale within a month or two, so I was happy about that. There she is. All right, next. Okay, this was a 4-item bundle from my show. And first was number 298, which was this really cute BB Dakota Steve Madden maxi dress. It is a white and pink, and it is adorable. This was actually new to my rack. I had gotten it the day before, added it in. That sold for $15, and it took, you know, one day. Next was another item that I had sourced and put on my rack the next day, and it sold. This is a Zara dress, and I thought this was really cute for fall. This one also sold for $15. Next was another item that was new to my rack that I got the day before. This is TLA. It's brand new with the tags from Anthropologie. This one also sold for $15. And then we have one more item, which was number 302. And this one I've had for a little bit and it finally sold. It needed the right buyer. This is actually just a style-based pickup. It's just on like a Gildan little crew neck, but it says, "Sorry, I was baking," and it has like sourdough. And I thought that was so stinking cute. So, and you know what's so funny is that during the show, the person who bought these was actually baking peach tartlets. And I was like, "I have the perfect sweater for you." And then I showed her and she was like, "Yeah, that's mine." So that was really funny. All right, I'm gonna split this up and do these 3 items in one little bag and do the sweater by itself because the sweater is a little bit thicker. This bundle sold, this also sold for $15. So this bundle sold for $60. And that is a fantastic bundle for a live show. I'm very happy with that. And I hope she loves these items, which I know she will. And so yeah, I'm thinking about changing up my show strategy, like I said. So I'm actually not going to be doing $3 shows any longer. And I'm also not going to be doing, I'm going to be doing $15 auctions with more like trendy, desirable items. That way that you guys are getting a really great deal and really great items. And I can try to source some really cute items. Okay, that one was hers. Okay, next is number 301, which was a pair of, these are so cute. These are Loft brown jeans, and then they have this little flare. They're really adorable for the fall. These also sold for $15 in my live show, and they are such a good staple for the season that we're going into. These will look good with boots, with heels if you have to wear those to work, flats, loafers. So I thought this one was a really good one. This one took a little bit to sell. It was on my rack for maybe a week or two because they are a smaller size. They were a size 2. So the smaller sizes always take a little bit longer to sell just because you don't always have that buyer in your shows. So I did show these a few times before they sold, but they finally sold and they are going to a new home, and I hope she loves them. All right, next we have number 303, and these are so stinking cute. These sold for $28 in my show. They are new with tags from Pilcrow, and they are this adorable pair of like lime straight leg jeans. These are literally so cute. Those were also brand new to my rack, so I just showed them one time and they sold. And they sold to my friend Ashley, and she is going to rock these. So I hope she loves them. Go ahead and take the air out of that. And package these bad boys up. And just like that, these are going to their new home. All right, we have one more Poshmark sale, and this sale was these figs. They are in a eggplant purple. And I had listed them and they sold within 2 days. I listed them at 25 because figs just doesn't have the same resale value as it once did. And these sold very quickly on an offer somebody sent me for 22, which I thought was very fair, very reasonable. And I got these in a thread out box, so I only had $1 or $2 into them. And it was just a really great flip because it sold very, very quickly. I probably wouldn't pay Goodwill or thrift store prices for these anymore, but if you find them at the bins or you get them, you know, in like a mystery box or something, they are obviously very worth listing because they're kind of like something somebody needs, you know, for work. So all right, next we have a couple eBay sales. First is this Vince Camuto bathing suit. This I got in a JTC box. It is brand new with the tags, and that one sold for $34 on eBay. This I think I've had listed for maybe 2 months, a month and a half, 2 months. And it sold as we are, you know, leaving August. So this person it sold on eBay. So this person could potentially be going somewhere, or they're like, wow, it's still hot. Like, I have a pool in my backyard and I want a bathing suit. Who knows the reasoning for it, but that's why I list things all year round, because you never know what's gonna sell when. And put her in a really cute poly mailer. And make sure I had the right label. And she's going to her new home. Next is a Cacique bra. This sold for $23.80. And this I also got in a thread up box. I always love getting bras in thread up boxes. This is a really cute red lace. Just gonna fold the pad into the other pad. That way nothing gets bent. And we will put a little layer of protection. How are your weekend sales? Have you been listing a ton? Have you been like kind of taking a break while summer is ending? Let me know. I know September I am going to hit it hard because I really took August to try to get into a better mental health space, and I think I'm finally getting there. So now I can really dedicate my all to my business. I also got an email this morning that I made it to the 3rd round interviews on a job I am looking for. So I'm very excited about that. That is this Wednesday. So if I get that, I will still be going hard on my business, but just during my downtime, weekends or after work, things like that. Okay, next is this cardigan. And this is a brand new with the tags J. Jill olive green little open front cardigan. I love selling new with tags J. Jill. I personally love J. Jill as a whole because I think that their quality is really, really nice. I think they usually, most of the time, use really nice fabrics, and it usually sells pretty quick. I think this sold within like a month or 2 months. This sold on eBay for $30.80. And I'm happy to send her on her way. Oh, sorry, it's hard to get these poly bags. They're like inside a like little cabinet thing. And that was eBay. And then the last eBay item and the last item is this cacique. This I have had forever, so I'm so happy I got an offer on this. This is by the brand, not Cacique, sorry, Cachet, which is not made anymore. It's kind of like a vintage brand, and I thought this was an adorable boho dress, but I've had this listed at least a year, if not more, and it did not sell. It didn't get any watchers, it didn't anything, and I had it listed on Poshmark and eBay. If I had that in a live show, that 100% would have sold right away because of the style. Anyways, this sold on eBay for $31, so I was very happy with that. I think I had it listed at $40 or $45. Because this brand isn't made anymore, a lot of the pieces are sought after, so I priced it up just a little bit, but that was my demise because I've had it forever. And this one's a little bit thicker, so we're gonna put her in this cutie poly mailer. And that's it, friends. Those were my weekend sales. Nothing crazy, but I am happy with them for the amount of effort that I've been putting in. But like I said, I am going to start putting in major effort, so watch out for these types of shows, these types of videos in the future. And make sure you subscribe. I'm really trying to get to that $1,000 sub mark. So if you guys are watching this and you love me, make sure to hit that subscribe button because I do bring different types of content like reselling vlogs, ship with me's, unboxings, what solds. So I appreciate you hanging out today, and I will talk to you soon. Thank you guys so much. Bye.